What is up? Welcome back. Smash that like button for your boy. The show is over. I'm gonna be just literally dropping pics as I talk about my thoughts about the show right here, just to give you guys like all some of the behind the scenes shit. Show you, how I looked on stage, just all that stuff. So this will just be kind of dropping here as I just talk about my thoughts. I want to talk about my thoughts on kind of how it happened, how it went down, just what I think, um, just kind of how it was, and then like lightly talking about the things that I have to improve on, work on for next time, and just kind of like some general thoughts along the way. But yeah, so for the longest time, I was debating on even doing a show. I was actually debating on doing physique or classic. I'm glad I ended up going with classic. I had so much fun. I took this show on like 2 months out. About 2 months out, I like really committed, maybe closer to 2.5 months, but I locked in and I went pretty aggressive with my cut. I was doing most days like 15 to 1650 calories, just heavy protein shakes. And the strategy worked pretty well. I think I maintained most of my muscle mass. I didn't really notice any strength drops until like the last week, maybe week and a half before the show. So that's a really good sign that I was retaining muscle pretty well. But it was so much fucking fun. Like, this shit was so much fucking fun. I'm so happy I did it. And oh my gosh, it was just like the first time in a while I got to just have like a new experience. Like, I've been so in routine for so damn long, like living at this place, going to the same gym, making content every week, like just doing like I have other stuff going on outside of this, but in terms of like fitness, like this was like a piece of the thing that I love to do that was all new, and I got to just fucking experience it, and it just was awesome, bro. And I had my brother with me backstage. I got him the backstage pass, so he was like my coach, even though I basically self-coached myself, but he was back there just supporting me. He was like one of the only coaches back there, like with, because we were back there like getting pumped up with the bands and stuff before we went out. I had his ass with me there the whole time. We were in this like dark hallway thing before we went out, before, like when they have you come out to line up for stage. He was just there fucking supporting me, and it was so cool. But yeah, there were some heavy hitters there for sure. I got third in my debut class, which is like it's only if it's your first time competing ever. I got third in that. And then I got third in my novice class, which is people that have never won a show. They're just there competing. So if you've competed before, or even if you haven't competed before, you can do the novice, but only if you've never won a show before. So I got third in that too. And then I got fourth in open, which open is like pretty much anyone can do the open for classic. But you're going for that pro card. So yeah, overall, dude, like I'm really happy with how my physique looked. I definitely been putting in the fucking work for a long time, but it was like I'm calling it like the check that I needed, like the reality check. It was like humbling because there were some fucking people there that looked a lot more classical than me. They were bigger than me, in the right areas. They had that shape. And like I said before, I've been so in routine for a while now that like I see myself daily in the mirror. I'm at the gym doing the same lifts, and I feel like I look good, but like this was the thing that when I'm on stage with these other guys, oh, his delts blew mine out of the water. His back looks a lot nicer. Like honestly, I think I was like one of the most defined, like cut people there, conditioned people there. But that's they're judging on a lot of different variables, and I don't actually know the specifics of all of them, but it's just who looks the most classical. So I think I earned my place. I don't think I got screwed at all. Um, I do think I could have maybe got third in that last one on that open. The dude got the katana. I didn't. That fucking sucked. That sucked. I wanted that sword so bad. I think a third would have been a really respectable run. That fourth place stings a little bit, but the cool part about this, and even talking about it now, like I have so many thoughts going through my head, like, but that just stokes my fire to like fucking just get excited and work my ass off and bring you guys along the process with me leading up to the next show. Because I've honestly missed out on all the opportunities that I've had to like bring my character development to you guys, to show you guys like who I am, my growth and stuff like that. And this is now an opportunity that I have to show you guys what it's like, me, like show you guys me and my growth, and me just, you know, living my life and working towards something to hopefully fucking inspire you guys. Because I feel like people get the impression sometimes from the outside looking in that like, oh, I've always been in shape, I've always had it figured out, I've always had this or that. But no, that's not the fucking truth. I've, you know, I'm trying to share more of that stuff that I've gone through with you guys. As you can tell in my more recent videos, being more open and transparent. But this gives me another opportunity to do that, so we can fucking hopefully win it next year. So yeah, so like this has been weird because after the show, I'm not gonna lie, like that was a big event, and my mind, like I don't want to sound like a pussy or something, but like it's like I was like looking forward to that for so long, training for it every day, thinking about it, walking outside, sticking to the cut, you know, sticking to the shakes, aggressive cut, and then it's like, whew, it's over. It's over. And I have to kind of, in a sense, like act like it never happened, because like I don't even know. It's like I'm having like a mini, like, I don't know if crash is the right word, but definitely like my mood is in like a little mini valley. But I know it's gonna be fine. It's just like you put a lot of time working towards something. I guess I was hoping that it would have went better, but I'm obviously going to use this to my advantage and leverage it in a good way. But yeah, so like these last few days, I've been kind of just processing it, letting it, you know, kick in. I kind of, I already, you know, tweaked my program for things that I need to work on. I guess I'll talk about that now. So definitely overall, just all around, I need to grow more. My programming is pretty solid. So I just posted a video recently of like how I built my physique, the program I used to build my physique. It holds pretty fucking true, but looking at it now and seeing where my weaknesses were on stage, I made some slight adjustments to it, which I'll reveal in an upcoming video, but that are more pertinent, important for my weaknesses. So a lot of this things on there are gonna remain, but gonna add in, there's like a little handful of exercises that I'm gonna introduce to work on some areas. But overall, my back is probably my just weakest point, just to be fucking blunt. And overall, I just need to, you know, put on some more size. So I'm gonna go into all of that in a separate video. This was just my thoughts. Yeah, I already stocked up on all the food I'm excited to eat. I'll drop a video about that too soon. But yeah, these last few days have been like kind of weird, in a weirder headspace, because it's like, first and foremost, I'm a coach. I didn't want this show to, you know, like change my whole identity of who I am or anything like that. I'm here to fucking help you guys out. This is just something that's like a side quest essentially, but I am very passionate about this shit, and I'm like, I have like an addictive personality, I guess. I've heard people say that before, but when I do something, I do it right. So I want to just, go back and fucking win this time. Get that last call out. For the pro card, they take the best people of each class, they call you back out on stage, and you face off for that fucking pro card. And I can honestly say that I didn't deserve to be up there, because the guys that were up there, they just looked better than me. Okay? So, yeah. It was close, though. It was close. I had a lot of fucking fun. I'm ready to turn up and just get back to helping you guys for a while. But I want to, drop my updates of how things are going, for the show too, like for when I do compete again, just to bring you guys along for that process. So it's like, you guys are able to connect with me more closely. And yeah, so I'm going to be exploring with how I do that a little bit. But I'm trying to get the cogs turning again. I got a vacation coming up, some other things. So yeah, here in the next 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully it's a little bit sooner than that, but I want to restabilize, get back into my fucking flow, and just help you guys out. So appreciate all the love, the support, the feedback. And like always, if you have any questions, comments, videos you want to see, anything like that, drop that shit down below. I always check that shit. And, I'll do my best to help you guys out and get the shit out that you want to see, as long as it makes sense for, if I believe I can actually speak on it, if it makes sense for the channel and my brand and stuff like that, and I see a demand there, I'll definitely get that to you guys. But as always, fucking get yours. I'm about to get mine for a year. I'm about to turn the fuck up. And if I can get 5 to 10 pounds of lean mass, I'll be super happy with that. As someone who's been lifting for a long ass time, that might be asking too much, but regardless, I'm going to work my fucking ass off to try and just see what's possible, see what the potential's like, and just have fun with the process and continue to fucking, enjoy my life and help you guys get the most out of your fitness goals to help you with your life. Till the next one, peace.